Hi, Pookies! Okay, I am in Greece right now, and I was just in Sweden, and I'm on a little girls' trip with my mom and sister in Greece, so I'm not going on any dates. But I did go on a date in Sweden, and I'd love to tell you about it because I haven't done a sit down little video with y'all. Okay, I'm a little too far. Let's get closer. That's a little too difficult to move. But anyway, so I was in Sweden for just 2 days visiting my really good friend from college. He's a guy, but we are purely just friends. And he's straight, but we're just friends. So I'm swiping on my Hinge because my friend told me that they actually do use Hinge in Sweden, and I was like, okay, period. So I started using it, and this guy pops up, and he's super dramatic. He sends me like a rose, and he's like, "You are the most beautiful girl." And I was like, oh, okay. But I was like, he's kind of cute, so we'll continue to talk to him. And I was getting a lot of likes, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna pick one and go on a date. So I do, and I was a little disappointed because he's like, I'm Albanian. And I was like, oh, I wanted to go on a date with like a guy from the country that I was in so that I could, get the full Swedish experience. But that's okay. I was like, you know what? You're cute. I am down to have a good time together. So I had plans with my friend and then another friend in the middle of the day, but I didn't have plans in the morning or the evening. So I was like, oh, we could get coffee or something like that, or get breakfast. He's like, let me take you out for fika, which is their like coffee culture, breakfast or whatever sort of thing. Somebody can explain better in the comments. I meet up with him and he's pretty cute. He has braces, which was not pictured, and I don't know. I don't love guys with braces. I'm sorry. It's like a preference thing, but I've had braces. I can't talk. I've had Invisalign. I've had headgear, but I don't know. But I was a little bit like, oh, I don't like it. I don't know. I'm sorry. But he's still cute. So I was like, okay, I'm having a good time. We go to fika and it's a good vibe. We get a couple sandwiches, coffee, and we're just chit-chatting about career, about life. And it's kind of a flirty vibe. Like we sat next to each other on the couch. We kissed, I think, at the coffee shop. I don't know what the PDA culture is like, because in Japan, for example, where I just was last month, that's a big no-no. So I was like, oh, I don't know, but in America, it doesn't really matter. And I actually really enjoy PDA. I know it's uncomfortable for everyone else, but like it's so hot to me. I think because I like public stuff. But anyway, and then we were like kissing. It's a good vibe, good chemistry. Not like off the charts or anything like that, but it's good chemistry and I'm having a fun time. Then I gotta go and meet up with my friends. So I was like, okay, goodbye. During fika, he's like, let us meet again in the evening. Like, let me take you to the airport tomorrow morning, because I was leaving in the morning for my 7 a.m. flight. And I was like, I don't really need you to do that because I already have like a round trip pass with the express train. But he's like, no, like, let me just drive you. And I was like, okay. So then I go off and hang out with my friend, and I go meet up with this other girl that I actually met from TikTok. And we go to this bar called Hosoi, and we had a really great time. There's like this secret listening room in Hosoi in Stockholm, and we checked it out for the last 10 minutes or so, but we were like, oh, we should have spent the whole time in here because it's actually really fun and you're not allowed to take photos. And it was a cool, really dark, intimate vibe with a bar in it. And my friend was like, you should take him to Hosoi again. So then I decided to text him. I was like, let's go to Hosoi tonight. And he's like, okay, cool. So we go. It's super chill. Like, it's the perfect date spot. Like, if you're in Stockholm, I don't know any other bars and I'm not the authority on this, but I do think it's a fun spot for a date inside the listening room, which you have to like go in, push on a doorbell sort of a thing, and then they let you in. You can't be too loud, can't take any photos. It's just a cool, dark vibe. So we go have drinks and it's a little bit flirty, and we decide to go back to my hotel and hung out and slept like a couple hours because I had to wake up at like 4 a.m. To make it to my flight. So I had slept zero, pretty much, maybe 2 hours or so. My hotel room was 2 twin beds, but we slept, somehow managed to sleep in that situation. But he didn't last super long, but he made up for it by focusing on me after he finished. So it was a good time. I got to enjoy Sweden. So I got to see so many good parts of Sweden, and it was just a really great time. So the next morning, we got in his car, drove me to the airport, and we said goodbye. He's a little dramatic with his words. He's like, oh, every year I meet up with my friends in Albania for like a week-long party where we talk about everything, drink, dance, do blah, blah, blah. And he's like, I'm gonna tell them about you. And he's like, oh, those eyes. Oh my God, there's a cat outside on the rooftop. Oh my God. Do you see the cat? So he was a little dramatic, but I still had a great time, and he was really kind, and it was fun. Now I'm in Greece, and I'm here for a few more days. I've been here like a week and a half now. I'm not going on any dates here because I'm just having a girly time trip with my mom and my sister. But yeah, love you guys. Bye.